Alyssa Milano entered the public imagination early, at a time when childhood roles often defined careers before they truly began. As Samantha Michele on Who's the Boss, she became a familiar presence in American homes, quick-witted, expressive, and disarmingly natural. Even then, there was a sense that she was more than a supporting character. She carried herself with an ease that suggested curiosity and awareness beyond her years, qualities that would quietly shape her career. That promise matured with Charmed, a series that allowed Milano to step into complexity. The role expanded her range and deepened her connection with audiences, not because it relied on spectacle, but because it explored agency, responsibility, and emotional growth. Over time, her work reflected a steady evolution rather than abrupt reinvention. She did not abandon her past success. She built upon it. As her career progressed, Milano's public presence shifted from performance to participation. She became increasingly vocal about issues that affected her personally and socially, recognizing that visibility carries responsibility. Her advocacy did not emerge as a brand extension, but as a response to lived experience. Speaking openly about sexual harassment and later helping amplify what became the #MeToo movement, she reframed celebrity influence as a tool for collective voice rather than personal elevation. Her activism expanded into broader issues: reproductive rights, healthcare access, economic equality, each approached with the same clarity and persistence. What distinguishes Milano's advocacy is not volume, but consistency. She remains engaged even when public attention moves elsewhere, grounding her positions in empathy rather than rhetoric. In recent years, Milano has also contributed to conversations around aging and self-presentation. Her candid discussion of cosmetic procedures, shared without apology or justification, challenged the expectation that women either deny aging or hide the choices they make in response to it. Rather than framing beauty as obligation or rebellion, she presented it as autonomy. That framing resonated because it allowed for nuance, choice without judgment, honesty without performance. Balancing this public engagement is a deeply private role: family. Milano has spoken about motherhood not as a retreat from ambition, but as an expansion of perspective. Navigating career, activism, and parenting requires negotiation rather than perfection, and she does not present her life as seamless. That realism has become one of her most relatable qualities. What emerges from Milano's long career is a portrait of continuity. She has changed, but she is not fragmented. The same openness that drew audiences to her early roles now informs her advocacy and public discourse. She speaks with the authority of experience rather than the urgency of relevance. In an era when public figures are often pressured to simplify themselves into singular identities, Alyssa Milano remains multifaceted. Actress, advocate, mother, participant, each role informs the others. Her influence does not rest on constant visibility, but on sustained engagement. Her legacy, still unfolding, is less about fame than about agency. She demonstrates that growing older in public does not require retreat or reinvention. Only the willingness to remain honest, engaged, and self-directed. In doing so, she offers a model of influence rooted not in image, but in intention.